From attending a show to seeing art to learning about science, there are many incredible things to do in Greensboro, North Carolina. Greensboro is an amazing city to visit, and the city has great museums, fun events, beautiful nature, and much more. There are many things to do for people of all interests and ages. Whether you love sports, art, history, entertainment, or something else, there are a lot of things to do in the city you can choose from. If you're wondering what to do in Greensboro, this guide got you covered. I included must-see sites, great museums, amazing events, fun activities, and more in this guide. So, here's the list of 10 best things to do in Greensboro, North Carolina. Before we start, make sure you subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon for the latest upcoming travel videos. Here we go. Number 1. Greensboro Botanical Gardens. The Greensboro Botanical Gardens is a great place to visit while in the city. It has served the greater city of Greensboro for 50 years and has been a site that locals love. It features a boardwalk, acres of wetlands, a vast forest, and a stunning waterfall. Since the garden is open year-round, visitors can appreciate North Carolina's natural beauty throughout the year. As the garden has winter collections, travelers will appreciate the arboretum regardless of the time they visit the city. Admission to the Greensboro Botanical Garden is free. Visitors can even download a trail guide for hiking or request a curated garden tour. Number 2. Greensboro Science Center. The Greensboro Science Center is an interesting science museum and zoo that was founded in 1957. You can find the Greensboro Science Center at 4301 Lawndale Drive. The museum has many exhibits through which you can learn about various aspects of science. One of the exhibits at the museum is about extreme weather. Another interesting exhibit is all about prehistory, and there are many other exhibits related to science. At the zoo of the Greensboro Science Center, you can see animals such as red pandas and hippos. The Omnisphere Theater, which is located at the museum, is another interesting place to check out. This is a dome theater where you can learn about space and other subjects related to science. One of the best things to do in Greensboro, North Carolina. Number 3. International Civil Rights Center and Museum. Housed in the very same spot where the so-called Greensboro Four, David Richmond, Franklin McCain, Azell Blair, and Joseph McNeil, first initiated the routine of sit-ins during the American Civil Rights Movement at the start of the 1960s. This fascinating museum is dedicated to both showcasing the realities of living in a segregated America and celebrating those who helped to create change across the country. The exhibitions are at once sobering and engaging, containing Ku Klux Klan robes next to bona fide historical documents related to the reforms that legalized black voting in the mid-60s. In short, it's a great stop-off for any travelers interested in American history and civil rights. Number 4. Bur-Mil Park. Along Greensboro's Lake Brant is the 250-acre Bur-Mil Park. Golfers will be pleased to find a 9-hole, par 3 golf course. There are also tennis courts, cycling trails, and picnic areas to enjoy some of North Carolina's mild weather. The Frank Sharp Jr. Wildlife Education Center offers programming and displays on local resources and wildlife. Visitors will also find a playground at the southern end of the park and a pier at the northeastern tip. Bur-Mil Park is definitely a fun thing to do in Greensboro, North Carolina. It's a nice place to stretch your legs lakeside or spoil the dog with a walk. Each October, the park hosts a fall festival with hayrides among a charming backdrop of changing leaves. Bur-Mil Park sits 9 miles north of downtown Greensboro. Number 5. Tanger Family Bicentennial Garden. When the urban streets get just a little too much and you find yourself in need of some peace, quiet, and North Carolinian greenery in Greensboro, be sure to head for the secluded and soothing gardens of the Tanger family bicentennial. The small clutch of grassy lawns and manicured flower beds here come crisscrossed by babbling streams, while a shady gazebo sits hidden below the canopies, a popular spot for local weddings and events. There's history too. The park was inaugurated in 1976 to mark the 200th anniversary of the foundation of the United States. Hence the countless bronze statues and plaques peppering the pathways and greenery. Number 6. Greensboro Children's Museum. Perfect for travelers hitting Greensboro with kids in tow, the city's Children's Museum is a place of quirkiness and curiosity. The main exhibit is Our Town, a small-scale replica of a U.S. city that comes complete with pizza takeouts and bustling main streets, perfect for a spot of make-believe. There are plastic planes to clamber over too, with cockpits and exit slides at the ready, not to mention a replica of a 1930s home inspired by a classic Fisher Park doll's house. What's more, the museum also boasts its very own gardens, where visitors can come and explore planting, growing, and gardening techniques with experts, all whilst learning about the benefits of organic foods and horticulture. Number 7. Wet End Wild Emerald Point Water Park. Wet End Wild Emerald Point is a fun water park that is located in Greensboro. It is an outdoor water park and is open during the warmer months of the year. The water park opened in 1983 and is a very popular site in the city. Many rides and attractions can be found at the Wet End Wild Emerald Point Water Park. There are more than 40 attractions in total. From floating down the lazy river to going down the Bermuda Triangle water slide to sliding down twin twisters, there are many exciting attractions. Furthermore, there are several pools at the water park, including a wave pool. Do you like this park a lot? Then, you could buy a season pass, which allows you to go to the park an unlimited number of times during the season. Number 8. Bog Garden at Bur-Mil Park. Greensboro is full of green spaces, but Bog Garden stands out from the competition with its unique features. The garden, located within Bur-Mil Park, boasts an elevated boardwalk that winds through 7 acres of natural wetlands. Birding is excellent here, and sightseers will also find a recirculating waterfall called Serenity Falls. According to recent visitors, it's a peaceful place for a walk, which only takes 20 to 30 minutes to complete. A map of the path can be downloaded online and includes stops with sculptures, bridges, and a lake. Bur-Mil Park is free and located about 4 miles northwest of downtown Greensboro. Number 9. Greensboro Coliseum Complex. The Greensboro Coliseum, officially the Greensboro Coliseum Complex, is a complex of various venues. You can go there to attend a variety of events, and these events can be great if you're wondering what to do in Greensboro. The largest venue of the complex is the Greensboro Coliseum, which has a capacity of 22,000 seats. At this venue, lots of types of events take place, including concerts by famous musicians, sporting events, shows for families, and many other types of shows. Another venue of the complex is the Odeon Theater. This is a small and intimate theater with a capacity of 302 seats where comedy shows, local community theater shows, performances by the Greensboro Symphony Orchestra, and a variety of other events take place. Number 10. Carolina Theater of Greensboro. The Carolina Theater is a historic venue that dates back to the year 1927. When it was founded, the venue had a capacity of 2,200 people and was a vaudeville theater. The theater has a beautiful terracotta facade, and the theater has an incredible interior. The theater began to decline during the 1960s and there was a fire, but the theater was restored and refitted. Nowadays, the theater is a great place for a variety of performing arts, and going to a show here is one of the best things to do in Greensboro. For example, you can go here to see a show of Greensboro Ballet, the Greensboro Opera, and other performing arts organizations. The shows are of a very high quality, and the beautiful interior of the theater adds to the experience of seeing a show here. Number 11. LeBauer Park. LeBauer Park is a park in downtown Greensboro. The park opened in 2016 and features a large outdoor art installation that is suspended over the large lawn of the park. Lots of events take place at LeBauer Park throughout the year, and attending these events can be a great idea. For example, there are often live music events at the park during which local and regional artists perform. You can also sometimes get delicious food from food trucks here. There are classes, and there are many other types of events. There are also great kid-friendly events at LeBauer Park. Number 12. Greensboro History Museum. Sneak in a local history lesson at the Greensboro History Museum, an accredited Smithsonian affiliate that highlights the impact of time on the Greensboro community. History enthusiasts will appreciate exhibits showcasing First Lady Dolly Madison, the wife of President James Madison, and similar showcases. Meanwhile, kids are sure to love the immersive and interactive exhibit Gate City, which gives a first-hand experience of what it was like to live in Greensboro during the early 20th century. Can they lift a fire bucket or write on a schoolhouse slate? Greensboro History Museum is free to visit and open every day but Monday and holidays. The museum's central location in downtown Greensboro also makes it easily accessible for most travelers. The last word. So, guys, this was the best list of things to do in Greensboro, North Carolina. Hope you will like it and appreciate it. People who come to this city are amazed by all of the awesome things there are to do and see. Greensboro, North Carolina, the state's third largest city, has a down-home feel to it and a multitude of things to do for families, couples, and those experiencing a solo adventure. This is especially true for nature lovers of all ages. The city is known for its scenic mountains, green foliage, and its dedication to conservation and science. In addition, it even has some things to offer for history lovers, as it was a location for a historic battle during the Revolutionary War. So, if you love to travel and you want to see the whole world, then Tripoyer is the channel that gives you a list of the best places to visit in the USA. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and press the bell icons for latest upcoming travel videos. Bye bye, see you.